what point did you see reporters starting to come in, young reporters just out of school, who now had ethics training as students?
I don't know that I know which ones did and which one didn't, but I think that the education level was continuing to rise. When I went into business, 50% of the reporters did not have college degrees. And now any survey in, say, in daily newspapers show that well over 90%, and probably anybody coming in the last 20 years has got a college degree. So I think the education level has risen, and a lot of them probably did have some ethics training, but I'm not sure that I can say which ones did and which ones didn't. I feel good about the people at the paper, and I think that irrespective of their educational background, that they almost I would even innately understood the importance of ethics. I say innately, but I think that we were innate too, but we benefited from what we learned in the last 50 years, and we learned from as we went along. If we made a mistake, I think that one thing I contributed to the dialogue there in the newsroom was, let's figure out why, if we had it do over again, or if a similar situation presented itself in the future, what could we do to have a better outcome? And I think that sort of post-mortems is very helpful and useful. And we would do that whether it happened to us or whether it happened to another newspaper. I remember Janet Cook's story about Jimmy, the 8-year-old heroin addict, was an unnamed, what I call an unnamed principal or subject of the story. It went even beyond an unnamed source, which we knew enough then that the public did not like anonymous sources. We think that there's sometimes we've got to give information that anonymous sources can only provide. But the misuse of anonymous sources or the abuse or excessive use of it is a problem.